What is the zone of destruction? It is the time you waste staying within your zone of comfort when it comes to playing. We do that all the time. We have these plateaus that we end up being in that are involuntary, right? We don't want to be there. We're practicing, but nothing happens for a while, and then things starts happening again. That's a plateau. But then there are the almost eternal plateaus that we put ourselves in because we so enjoy the skills we have. I'm at this level now and I can play all these things. And we might say that we're practicing, and we might be practicing, but one thing we will not do is that we won't become beginners again. And you have to be willing to become a complete beginner again, a fumbling, stumbling beginner. Because if you're not, then how can you learn new things? I always say, build on what you know already. But you must also be able to say, okay, I don't know anything about this melodic minor stuff, and whatever it is, advanced concept that I really would like to go into if I dared. But it's easier to stay within your comfort zone, just be better at what I'm already good at, which is also a nice concept thing, right? But the comfort zone is basically what you play when everyone is listening, right? And we stay there for way too long instead of taking on a challenge that makes you feel bad, that makes you feel like you can do nothing. Aiming for playing like a player that every time you look at him or her, you go, ugh, I can never be. That's your comfort. That's out of your comfort zone. That's why you feel that way. So you go for something over there. Oh, but how about that player? I'm pretty close to that. I can manage that. Then sometimes we really need to take a huge leap and say, hey, I want to play like that guy over there. And that is a critical thing, because if people could hear you say that or point at that, they would go, yeah, sure thing. You're going to be as good as him. You, right? That's why we don't go there, because we don't want to have this, right? But that's how you know that you're out of your comfort zone, because your zone of comfort is saying, hey man, I'm going for that. Yeah, that's reasonable. Going for that, wanting to play like that, that's reasonable. But reasonable won't get you anywhere far. It won't. It's like taking baby steps all the time, but you're not a baby anymore. You can actually play some guitar. You can make some stuff happen, right? So quit taking baby steps and then make a huge leap and say, what would it take for me to play like that? And then start chopping away at it. Now suddenly the bar is up here. And so when you look up at that bar, you feel like a complete beginner again. And it's uncomfortable. But it's that uncomfortable feeling that's going to make you, get to that level. I remember talking to a friend, a couple of days ago, and I told them how many videos I'm producing and how early I get up in the morning because, I'm so passionate about this thing, like all these videos and, getting the message out there, right? That he said, what are you running from, Claus? Right? That's what people say when so you want to have people say stuff like that because you're out of your zone of comfort. It was so much easier. Yeah, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Yeah, right. Be normal. Be average, right? Then people won't reject you and they won't say stuff like that. Hey, what are you running from, right? And so if you point to that, I want to play as good as that guy. Then people are going to tell you stuff like that. They're going to say, are you sure? Shouldn't you be aiming at something more realistic there? That's what everybody does. That's why everybody plays like everybody does. That's why only the few gets to have that magic, right, of going for it. And everybody could, but we don't dare to do it because we stay inside and come, I'm good at this. I want to do this, right? This is fun. Yeah. Right? That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But the magic and the excitement of aiming for something that sounds unrealistic, there's nothing like it. And the practice you do, right, and the thought processes about how to get there and how, there's nothing like it. So have fun with that. And then I hope to see you in the next video.